Hey Kingdom family, how we doing today, my loves? I hope everything is going well for you. Today for our love series, I want you to come into the living room and I want you to get comfortable, okay, my loves? Today we will be talking about the love that actually redeems your past, okay? And to be quite honest with you, kings and queens, the reason why I wanted to speak about this is because it's a lot of people out here that's scared to love again because they ran across a bad relationship, and so now they're on the defense. And it's like, no, originally we were all supposed to be loved by someone that loves us, okay? And so we're going to open our hearts back up is what we're going to do. The scripture we'll be reading today is coming out of Revelation 21:5. And it says, "Behold, I am making all things new." And kings and queens, I love this scripture. I love it for a lot of different things in my life. But I want you to understand that the relationship that you were previously in, that where maybe your heart was broke or whatever the case may be, or maybe you was the heartbreaker, whatever the case may be, love is God's restoration in motion, okay? Now, God's love doesn't erase your past, okay? What it does is it transforms your past. We are literally in relationships to learn about ourselves and learn about the way that we actually interact with other people. Some of us was real shitty to our partners. Some of us didn't appreciate our partners. Some of us took our partners for granted, okay? Some of us actually was treated very badly by our partners. The list goes on, and it's like, I don't want you to always look at your previous relationship and all the lessons that you were supposed to learn from it and make everybody else pay for what the previous person did, or if you did to another person. No. What happens is God was actually refining you so you can prepare yourself for your real true partner, the one that He's going to send you, okay? The one that you were with was the one that picked you or you picked them. And that's not the way it's supposed to look. God is supposed to prepare your partner for you. God knows exactly who you're supposed to be in alignment with, okay? He has to refine you and get you ready, and He has to get that partner ready for you. And He knows, because He can see who's going to be a good match, okay? I just want you to understand that. So when your divine love enters your story, that means that all that shame that you have from your previous relationship turns into your testimony, okay? All that pain that you had becomes your purpose. And then you and your partner can start working together and building on that foundation. Many of us carry a whole bunch of regrets and old patterns that make us afraid to love anybody else again. We just hold on to the stuff, and it's like, no, let that shit go. It is okay to love again, all right? Do it God's way this time. You did it your way. You see what happened. You see what that used to look like. Now you're looking crazy, all right? Now it's time for us to do it God's way, all right? Because God love will redeem everything that once broke you. So when you chose something that was going to break you, but when God chooses something that's going to actually transform you, okay? When you get in a relationship, baby, you supposed to be with somebody where y'all both elevate, not just one person in the relationship. Y'all both elevating, okay? But what's happening is, because you want to choose someone yourself, what's happening is one person elevates because they done knocked the other person down, and that's not the way. That's not even a balance in a relationship, kings and queens, okay? And so I want you to think about one thing. I want you to think about how many times God loved you through the lowest moments, okay? And it wasn't because you was perfect. It was because He saw your potential. Well, that same love, He will give you the power to make you available to love again after every relationship scar that you've ever had, okay? And so what He's doing is He's refining you so you can actually have confidence in the love and be able to attract the love that He's trying to give you, not what you're trying to give yourself, okay? And so I want you to understand that love redeems It does not ever reopen your wounds, okay? Real, true love will redeem you from your past. Never open up another wound. If you meet a new person and they want to make you relive your past, that's not the one. I just want you to understand that. The past is behind you. Why would we want to reopen and unbox that thing again, kings and queens? That's not the person for you. Your real love that God's going to send you is going to bring you some closure, and it's going to show compassion towards you, and it's going to actually understand that chapter is closed, and now we're in a position where we can grow out of that broken place together, okay? And so you're healing each other. That's what you're looking for. That's the type of love that redeems the past hurts, okay? I want you to understand that. Your new love is going to show you how to forgive yourself, also forgive others, and move forward. All right? We're not looking behind us no more. That's the past. We're going to move forward with grace instead of any type of guilt, any type of doubt, any type of bitterness. We're not holding on to none of that. How can I actually love my new person if I'm sitting here holding on to the past hurts and everything that happened to me and not looking at it as a lesson and a blessing at the same time? Because if that chapter closed, if God closed that door in your past, that means that was a blessing. It now makes you available for your real love. All right? And your first love should always be yourself. You should always love on yourself. You should be very happy that you walked out of that situation unscathed. You got a couple little scars, you got a couple little bumps and bruises, but those scars and bumps and bruises made you know exactly what you're looking for now. All right? Exactly what you don't want anymore to happen. It shows you how much you've grown. And that's a blessing. All right? And so, kings and queens, we don't want to look at our past relationships always out of a negative point of view. They actually, if you want to be quite honest with you, are very good for us. All right? It's good to be refined. It's good to grow. It's good to be able to be in situations and learn from them. Yeah, we shed a whole bunch of tears or whatever the case may be. But if you be honest with yourself, if you can look yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself, a lot of those tears could have been prevented because, you know what I'm saying, you've seen red flags in that relationship. You knew exactly who you were dealing with. It revealed itself a long time ago to you, and you chose to stay there. All right? You chose to tolerate it. You chose to deal with it, kings and queens. Keep it real with yourself. All right? Because you wanted what you wanted. And you didn't allow God to actually choose the love that you actually needed in your life. All right? And so, kings and queens, you want that new person. That new person is going to come in. That new person is going to be understanding. That new person is not in the business of hurting you. Not in that business. That chapter is closed, okay? So you don't need to even bring up your past because that's not even the same. That they're not on the same level, all right? They're not in the business of hurting you. They want to love you in real life, all right? So allow them to do that. Close the door on your past because you can't go back. You can't change anything. And you've already learned from all of your experiences, okay? Wipe your last tear on that situation and move forward. All right, we looking forward. Because what we want is that way. I love you so much, kings and queens. I'll talk to you soon.